Here we go. Good enough.
Woo-woo.
Ta-da!
Welcome to the most dangerous show of the week.
All my stickies that don't stick anymore. Welcome to the Sun Dragon Sideshow. What is the most dangerous show of the week?
The VSC edition.
I gotta settle my soldotna in place. The VSC. This is not what's on sale this week. I'm just trying out some short sleeve sweaters because it's almost not boiling outside.
It's gonna be like the past few
This
days.
is, I feel like my weight has fluctuated a lot since I made this. And I've gone up and down.
That's cute.
This seems to fit okay. This is the, again, not on sale this week. This is the Sammy, which is 100% cotton, light DK. And look, like, cotton is notorious for having the reputation of stretching. Now, maybe it has stretched and I weigh more, but it fits. So I think it's actually held up very nicely. It's been sitting on a hanger in the shop for so long. You would think it would be like, and it's not. So
part of me wants to tell her and part of me wants to wait and see if she notices.
What? Is it on backwards? It's not on backwards. This upside down?
Here,
you can't tell this is upside. Well, maybe you can. When you said that, I was like, okay, something's wrong with my outfit. I put this on really fast before coming on the air. I can, well, see, if I do this though, if I leave it how it was, then if I forget my name, I can look down and go, oh!
Because that would never happen.
I forgot words yesterday. I was like, definitely a bald patch. That's funny. Okay. It won't be funny. I'm not there yet. It won't be funny if you know, you come back later and I have no hair. But can't they just read my name tag now?
I guess.
Well, I was in the middle of saying something about Soldotna and she interrupted me. So hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm the owner of Sun Dragon Art and Fiber in kind of sunny. We'll see if it holds. Brevard, North Carolina.
I'm Liz. I'm the minion there. It's been a long morning already, as you know.
Yes. We're gonna have to make this actually very brief. You guys are getting used to that actually, because we had this sale going on and a lot of people ordered things and we can't get it all out today, but we're trying. We're getting a bunch of things out today that some of them are from last week. So if y'all are still waiting on an order, I'm sorry. And we're trying. Because we have to get it done before the shop opens or else it doesn't get done for that day. Because there's enough going on that it's really hard to do packages while the shop is open. I really like the design of this sweater. It's fun.
I was looking at 80 minutes worth of winding and I spent a half hour on just half of one bowl. So
when the skeins don't cooperate, it gets bad fast. So when people come in and say, oh, when can you wind these? And then they don't understand when we say we may not be able to, and they'll go, but we're the only ones here. And it's like, you don't understand what can happen. We try. We usually say, please come back later and pick them up if you can. Because then the hot mess doesn't have to happen in front of them. Anyway, so, like, I want to take a picture. I may not do anything with it, but like how we're filming today. We're filming around some winding that is not cooperating right now. Because anyone who's come to the shop knows that we put this on the winding station and move the winder and the Swift. Move the Swift. The winder is in place, locked in place. We couldn't move the Swift today.
It's still
attached. Anyway, okay. So we have a mega sale still happening for today, but by the time this gets up, the mega sale is almost over, the 25% off with the code. I almost said letter number 5 YEAR 25% symbol. That ends tonight. But we're going to talk about a couple of things that will be on sale all week. So for 15% off with the code product of the week, and as words with spaces, product space of space the space week. We'll save you 15% in the online shop, or come in and ask for some of these things. Since Liz is opening up one of our, have we had those for forever?
No, but I can put it back together.
Oh, okay. If you order this one, we might have put it back together. So yarn cozies, we're putting the yarn cozies on sale. They are a pack of 3 of these little, I almost like to call them like yarn socks. A pack of 3 is $13.95 regular price. I will let Liz like read stuff when she gets one of these guys free, but they are like little huggers, little sock huggers for your yarn balls.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. Is there anything on these you want to read before we demonstrate?
I've got it.
I said the price. That's all I really said. And that there's 3 of them.
Cozy up with Yarn Cozy, big or small. Yarn Cozy snuggles, Yarn Cozy snuggles your yarn.
See, when they come off, so they're stretched out a little in here, and when they come off, they go boop, and they look little teeny tiny. They have an opening at the top and the bottom. They're by Buffy and Designs. And oh, I have things over here I could have done it with too. I find they work best on cakes like this when you're pulling from the center. They're supposed to work for everything, but I find they work best on wound up cakes that you pull from the center. So what I like to do is I like to get my hand in here like this, kind of like a fingerless mitten, and open up, and then I can grab my cake, and then I can slide this over. I don't know if you do anything different than that.
Sometimes I turn it inside out, grab the ball, and pull it all right back.
You said that very quietly.
I still have more to read.
I'll let her say what she just said louder once she finishes reading what she wants to read. I'm sorry, go.
Keeps your yarn clean and safe from curious pets. Keeps it tangle-free all the way through your project. Works with the inside and outside pulls, although we found that inside pulls are...
Yeah, I mean, if I can find the outside of this and pull on it, I'll try. But are you done?
It stretches around your yarn and hugs down to the last wee bit.
So if I kind of peel this back to find the outside pull, like the inside pull, it's like wee, okay. Again, this is for the cakes. I got to figure out. I'm almost doing what Liz said she did, but at this point, I'm just going to do that. So you turn it inside out, and then get this end. See, it's inside out.
I put my hand around the ball and then flip it like I do pillowcases.
We now know how Liz does pillowcases. Before I do that, I want to find the outside of this to have it free. I thought I had it. Yeah, they're here. Aha! Okay, so I've got the outside free. For if I do this and do, I'm probably not doing it as well as Liz would. I'm sorry. If you want to show off, you can. So this is the outside, and see, I can wiggle it out, but if it at all gets too cozy in there, it's kind of hard to pull the outside out. It's supposed to work from the outside as well. And I'm not saying it's a defective product. I'm saying I like it more because it's not the product's fault if, like, when I'm pulling this out to see what's going on, the yarn's tangled in there. It's if it was smooth and hadn't gotten tangled, I think the pull would work. But the way that I'm okay, so let me see if now that I've freed it from the tangle, if I put this back over, it's a little bit better to pull from the outside. See, I can pull from the outside now. I like an inside pull better. This keeps it from falling apart. Like, that's one of the dangers of pulling from the inside is as the yarn, as it collapses in on itself, it tangles. But this could keep it more organized for an inside pull.
I tend to really, really, really use my Yarn Cozies when it's linen or silk or cotton yarns, because those non-wool yarns have more of a tendency to just bleh.
The wool yarns will hug themselves to a certain extent. This helps the plant fiber ones. And see, here's the inside out version. This helps the plant fiber ones hug when they normally wouldn't. So they're so super cute. So let's go through really quickly because we only have 10 minutes left before we open the shop, which is my fault because I interrupted Liz.
So we have cherries with stripes in 2 different flavors.
And we cannot guarantee that you'll get the color you want if you buy these, and because we have it divided into like cherries with stripes, but not cherries with stripes white and cherries with stripes yellow. You can request things, but if we don't have those in stock anymore, we're going to send you the one we do have in stock. Full disclosure. But you got
stars.
Do we have different colors of stars, or is that the only one?
We might, but we might not. Nope.
1
star's left.
We have hearts with wings. So we have the black hearts with wings and the red hearts. We have gray with pink hearts. And if these are already pictured online, not with all the color varieties that we have, I'm probably not going to have time today to photograph the new colors that came in. You're just going to get what you get. So it's like, hopefully if you order these, you're okay with either one of these. And the pictures we have online, and look, we have white hearts, white socks with, yarn socks with red hearts. If you see something on this show and then the pictures online don't match these, you can make requests, but we cannot guarantee your request will be fulfilled. So what you got? Anything else over there?
No.
Okay, I'll keep going with mine. I've got pandas, and I think we have a few different types background. We only have that one? We used to have different colors of pandas. Right now we have pandas with like an aqua background, and we have flowers.
And those are the only flowers. When we order these, we don't ever know what we're going to get. So...
we just order the yarn cozies. There's no way to order specific ones. So what comes in all the time is different. And we don't always have time to photograph them independently and put them up online because, oh my gosh, it's a lot of work to do all of this. And this is all we have. And we've had people say, I'll come work for you. Let me come work for you. And I don't have the budget for that right now. So this is what we got. So the budget and the training time and I could go on. Anyway, so that's one thing that's on sale this week. And the other thing that's on sale this week is a lovely yarn from a company that's no longer in business, but we love it so much. We want to give you a chance to take this home before it's gone. And it's Sugarbush Motley. What do you want to tell us about Sugarbush Motley, Liz?
Sugarbush Motley is 60% superfine alpaca and 40% merino wool.
It's soft stuff. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
328 yards per 100 grams. I think they're calling it a DK. Yep. Hand wash, lay flat to dry, all the fun stuff. US 6 needles. We are retailing it for $14.75.
It's a light, thin, thick in that, the thinnest parts of it are going to feel a lot thinner than classic DK yarn. It's probably classified by its thickest chunks. I mean, that yardage, 328 yards, is a lot more than you'd expect to get on a 100-gram hank of a DK weight yarn. So if you do a DK weight pattern, it will probably be super light and airy, and some of the stitches will be super fine. It has, if you take a look at these skeins, I'll try to lighten up the video if I can a little bit. There are multiple colors in each skein. All of them have kind of a gray and brown and then pop colors. And it's long color chunks, which means I was doing something with this guy right here. And I don't think I'm ever going to finish it, but I can show it off to you. Depending on the width of what you knit, it will mostly give you a stripy effect. If you knit something really wide, you might get super all over busy, but for the most part, you will get stripes. I will be completely upfront about that, but they are gorgeous.
That color that she's holding is called Gold Dust. It is a nice tealy blue, and there's some golds and then the browns and the grays.
Browns and gray. Yeah, it's pretty. I love this. This is my favorite color of it, which is why I was working with it. And I was hoping one skein would get me a cowl. And I think I was doing one of the Ambo O'Brien's Advent things, but it was just it's not going to get done. So
yeah. Peppered teal is a cousin to it. It's got teals and greens and grays and brown.
Yeah, like this has a deeper teal than that one. That's more of a lighter aqua-y teal, but it's pretty. What you got next? We have so many colors of these, but what we have in stock is what we have.
Rustic
we
rainbow.
Cannot order more.
It's like oranges and browns and grays.
It's got a golden color to it. A cousin to that one is the Twisted Tan. And it doesn't have as golden-y colors, but it does have some warmer, kind of an ochre color to it with the browns and grays.
I have Mosaic Mango. It is blues and
it's like navy and coral almost.
Yeah.
The mango is like
browns
coral.
And grays.
Okay, and the pink side, this one is flashy fuchsia. And it's got fuchsia and almost a ruddy red in it, but it's got fuchsia and like a really warm red brown with the normal browns and grays. So
I have speckled scarlet. It's reds, grays, and browns.
and then a cousin to that is burgundy blast, which has the reds, but then also, which they're calling burgundy, like a Merlot type color, but this one then has some light purples in it, and that's just gorgeous. And then the browns and grays.
This one.
And that one is a fun. They had a couple colors that were like mislabeled at one point, and I don't know if I ever fixed the
rose hue.
It's rose hue, and it's one of those. Hopefully the colors online match our names for them.
It's roses and pinks and grays and brown.
Some of these we may only have one or two of. There's some colors of it that we are completely out of. And we're showing you the ones we still have left in stock. And some of these we may not have very much left in stock. And some we may have an abundance of. I want to say the reason I'm trying this guy out is I wanted to make this like hooded pullover awesomeness that they had as a pattern. And I want to say it would only take like 4 of these or something. It didn't need much because the gauge was big and loose and open. And there's a lot of yardage on these. So depending on a pattern you have in mind to get a sweater's, sometimes for a sweater's quantity, we talk about like maybe 1,000 to 1,500 yards. And let's take the upper limit of that, 1,500 yards. And divide that by
328
or 328. That's 4.5 of these. 5 of these will get you a decent amount to do, say, a sweater or something, which could be super awesome. And just know that it will be lovely and have open drape, especially if you pick a DK or larger pattern for it. So that is our rushed crash course VSC today, because we need to go open the shop and we need to go finish getting these packages ready to go. Remember, until tonight with the 5-year 25% code, which was in yesterday's description, you can save 25% on the whole online shop. This stuff is 15% off after that until all the way through next Tuesday with the code product space of space the space week.
Cannot combine codes.
Can't combine
blah, 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 blah,
codes.
blah, blah.
Yeah, you can only use one code per purchase. You can't combine a discount with Dragon Dollar rewards, which you'd have to call the shop to use anyway, because you can't redeem those online. When you call the shop to say, I want to use my Dragon rewards, and you say, can I use the code too? We're going to say no. Let's figure out which one saves you more. And it could be if the code is only in existence for a short period of time, you might as well go ahead and use that anyway. So we'll see you all tomorrow. If you have questions for Dear Becky and Lizzy, email
liz@sundragonartandfiber.com.
And if we don't hear from anybody, then we'll just talk about whatever we want to. So
we have
okay.
a question.
We have a question that's not the getting ready for Christmas question.
No, but
we could start talking about the getting ready for Christmas.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Christmas. It could be a multi-part question.
We could keep hitting it every week as we think of more things, because I don't know what I think of right now. Anyway. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff.
Yay!
Oh, and by the way, yeah, see how this is? I even made this longer than it's supposed to be, and it's still kind of short, but I layer. So I'm happy. Ish.